What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Enigma. Always Enigma, back at you with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the 48 Laws of Power, And this is a book that it was a deep read for me that I feel like everybody should implicate in their life. It's by Robert Greene. I'm going to put his YouTube channel at the bottom in the description below. He's a great guy, awesome guy. He helped me a lot. Helped me operate in this world and understand how everything operates, and you will see behind the mask between everybody once you figure it out, and I'll say this: not everybody's built for this type of mission. Some people, they crumble and fall, and some people, they learn how to evolve, so the choice is yours. But anyways, let's go ahead and roll this intro. Alright, cool. Now that we back, we got that out the way. The first thing I want to talk about is thing that stuck out to me, point blank range, just shot me dead in the nose, was never outshine the master. And what I mean by that is, like, you always got to make those above you feel comfortable and superior. You know what I'm saying? Always show respect to make those who has more power appear more brilliant. And I'll tell you why. Because most people that has power today in this world, they run off of ego, right? And the moment they find out that you're just as smart, that you're just as powerful, that you're just as wise, they'll do anything in their power to sabotage what you got going on, because they spent so much time trying to compete with everybody and trying to destroy everything that comes their way. Some people, they just can't help it. It's just, that's the shadow effect that people, that haven't really just conquered or mastered, So you got to be careful on how much you say, how much you show, how much talent you got, because some people, they look at you and they be like, bet I'm gonna take everything away from this dude, or try to. But things happen, you know what I'm saying? And so you just got to make sure you're on top of your shit, because nobody else gonna be on top of your shit, right? So handle your business. And another thing that stuck out to me was to feel powerless is very, very unbearable. Right, to be helpless is miserable. It's dangerous to be power hungry. That's another thing. And you have to seem fair and decent and moral, right? To be subtle, congenial, yet cunning, democratic, yet devious. And those things are very, very important, because in this world, people, they wear a mask, right? And by I mean a mask is that's religion. A lot of people do that. They pretend to be a sheep. They pretend to have all this light, all this holiness, only to stab you in your back with a satin glove or a velvet glove, as he said. And that just stuck out to me, because I'm like, every person that I encountered, that I thought, that I trusted, that I thought they had my back, guess what happened? They showed light first. They made me trust who they were first. They made me trust the presentation. They made me trust the mask. And I was like, damn, too late now? But guess what? You learned your lesson. So I learned my lesson, and now I'm teaching you the very, very same thing, so you don't have to come across these same consequences. But if you came across this video, there's a likelihood that you already probably came around those consequences already. But that's okay. We live and we learn. All right. And in this world, it's constant power games, okay? There's nothing different from what was going on back then to now. Okay, same shit, same story. Okay, power games going on back in the day, during the Roman courts, Salem witch trials, Egyptians, Sumerians, like every country you can think of play the same freaking game when it comes to power. Okay, when you understand the game of power, you understand the game of the universe, of this whole entire world, of this existence. All right, so remember that. You gotta be real subtle. You gotta be real patient. The problem with a lot of people is, when it comes to power, right? Some people lose their power, or lose the most power, because they're not as patient, they're not as subtle. They're loud with their power. And last time I checked, power isn't loud, that's cowardice. And I say that as it is, because a lot of people, they like to boast and like to front like they're powerful, and those be the most weakest ones of them all. So just remember that. Violent or overt moves are frowned upon. Right? So basically, too powerful moves is like brute force is frowned upon in this world, right? Because people don't care about the reaction, they care about the effect, right? As long as somebody can get a reaction out of you, they got power over you. So when you don't give them a reaction, when you don't use your powerful evoked moves, they ain't got no power over you. Now they feel like they're weak. They like, oh, I can't shake this guy. I can't make him do my bidding or do as I wish. So that's real power. You can compose yourself and be able to handle anything that comes across you. So just remember that. Use seduction. Use charm. I wouldn't necessarily say use deception because that's not cool, but it just depends on how you operate. You know, everything has a cost, everything has a price based on how you move. You know, so just know how you move from here on out. It always come back on you. You know what I'm saying? So you can harm people or do whatever you please to people, and guess what happens? Don't expect it just not to come back on you. It's gonna always circle back. That's the laws of the universe. Everything as above, so below. You know, so just remember that. And always be vigilant and always think tactical. Alright, life is a war. Life is strategic. Life is a battle. You know, life is a game of chess, and you have to look at it as your grid, as your battlefield when it comes to this world. Because if you don't, there's other people that does, and they will destroy you. So beware of that. Alright. And then learn the arts of indirection. Okay. And but I mean learn to seduce, right? I don't mean learn how to say disgusting things. That's not seduction. But I mean seduce. It's like you have to be good with your words, right? You have to be good at, like I said, presenting something. Those make the best salesmen, or the people that can paint a picture and make you paint a feeling, paint a description, paint a whole entire life with your name on it. Those be the best people that's great with using indirection and using charm and using seduction. So you can watch out for those tactics too, because most of the time those people, keep your eyes like open. Just stay observant. That's the best advice I can give you. Everybody has a shadow side. Everybody has a dark side. Okay, and you have to not only control that, but beware of that, and almost kind of keep a guard on it, because too much of anything is bad. Okay, greed, envy, lust, hatred. It's in all of us, bro. It's in all of us, and we have to learn how to live with it, deal with it, or deal with the consequences. All right. And I say the best tactic, and I use this all the time because this is how I get people and I hook people. Right? I'm a goofy. I'm a funny guy. I'm very, very chill. You know, I don't bother anybody. I stay to myself. You know, people can judge me. People can talk shit. Cool. All right, bet. But they don't really know much about me. So that's my advantage. And then I don't like to come off as naive, but I do it anyway, because when you come off as naive, when you come off as not knowing as much, people like to use that to their advantage. They like to think that, okay, I can control this dude. I can do whatever I please to this guy because he don't know as much as me. Bet. Got him. When they really don't. And really, you got them. You just reverse psychology, they stupid ass. So just remember that. I'm telling you, use being kind of slow to your advantage. Don't be stupid to the point where people just automatically just hate you, but be dumb enough to where people can automatically judge you, and automatically think, okay, this guy's kind of a little slow. I can kind of try to manipulate him. The next thing you know, when they try, you see the signs, and once they put them signs out, now you can show them the real you. But don't be too loud with it. Just disappear. You gotta. This is a big old game, bro. Like literally, people. They can't drop their egos down enough to try to play the slow game, try to play being stupid or ignorant. They either ignorant or they smart. And once they become smart, they want to let everybody know how much they experienced or how smart they are. And those, I feel like that's sometimes the biggest mistake that some people make, because I don't want people to know how smart I am or how intelligent I am. If I'm intelligent, I know how intelligent I am, and I don't have to tell you. It's in my actions. It's how I move. It's how I operate. And you see that, you be like, dang, this dude made millions of dollars overnight. How the hell he do that? Did I tell you I was smart, or did I show you? Hell, people don't even know if I'm broke or not, or if I'm rich or not. You don't know anything. But I'm just moving. I'm teaching you what I know. And I stutter sometimes. Yeah, cool. That's another tactic I use. A person that's stuttering, nervous, okay, cool. He's not confident. I got him. Bet. I like that. I like to think that. I like for you to think that I'm not confident. Yeah, I like that. That puts it at my advantage. I use disabilities and disadvantages to an advantage. That's the best thing you can do. And I promise you're gonna win every single time. And people never see it coming. When people think that you're weak, those be the strongest people. When people think that you pussy, let them think that. Let them think that you ain't got that dog in you. And then it's too late after you bite them. I'm telling you. So, but that's just the gist of the video today. Ain't much to really, just break down, but I just wanted to explain that to you. It's okay being looked at a certain way or looked at as weak. There's no problem with that. But just know and don't believe that you're weak. Know that you're strong. Know that you're powerful. Know that you're not to be played with or be tested. And you don't have to tell that to anybody. Just embody it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Rather than present the opposite, embody the opposite. That's the best move I can pretty much give you, bro. It may not make sense in the moment, but trust, it always works. But just remember that. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for more updates and everything. But anyways, yeah, today was more of a serious video, and me not being goofy and energetic, because I feel like that was an important topic to get up off my chest. So, yeah. Y'all have a great day, and y'all stay smooth, stay enigmatic.